Hello students, today I am going to continue chapter 6 of OCM Standard 12 Commerce session number 17 under the chapter Directing. I already started the element number 4, that is the communication, and under this point I gave the information about the meaning and characteristics of this communication. Today I am going to start the new topic of the communication, that is methods of communication, a 1-mark question. Some of the basic information is there, no any detailed studies for the methods are there and it is not required, only the names are there, total 6. Here it is: the oral, written, visual, audio visual, that is AVs, and silence. So let's start with the oral communication are divided in different parts. The first one, that is conversation. You know that one, the discussion between two or more person, a talk between two or more person, right? Discussion, simple type of the discussion with the one group, that serious topic is discussed, right? Then after dialogue through the book, the discussion is done. Talk, a normal talk with or by using the words and some of the feelings and emotions are there. Lecture, it should be for a particular topic. Group discussion, in group the one person will give the topic and other person will talk about that one, right? So these are the some oral methods of communication. It is not only useful in the business but also in a routine life it is useful. Written, newspaper, you know that one, right? Magazines, right? Weekly, fortnight, sometime monthly magazines are available. Pamphlets are there, right? Advertisement, very common, right? Also it is in the different way, right? Visual way also is available. Letter writing is there, right? In SPCC and others, this type of the letter writings are there, right? In also English is there. Manuscripts, that is the main point of this particular written communication, because some of the things are not printed yet and it is given to you, right, for the confirmation. That is the manuscripts. And the email, nowadays it is very important. And some of the extra information that is related to this written communication, that is the nowadays some of the applications are there which are used or we are using that one for the chatting. That is very useful for sometimes written communication, because some of the information is very useful through that one, so we can take backup of that one and also we can send mail of that one for the further information, or we can keep record for that one. That is the written communication. So हम उसको हमारे यूज़ के लिए रख सकते हैं, right? Next one, that is visual. Map is there, right, for the different type of the areas. अगर आप ऐसा बिजनेस कर रहे हो तो अलग अलग एरिया में आपको सेलिंग करना है तो उसके लिए मैप की इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए. Pictures, right, for the different type of the area also. Figures are there, buying, selling, right? Profit loss graph is there, converted that figures for the profit selling, and then after it will convert it into the graphs, right? Colors are there used for the different type of the things. Symbols are there, right? Some of the signs are there, right? We can say that even we can use that for the our own studies, okay? Some of the secret signs are there for the our own information. So that is visual. Audio, टैप रिकॉर्डर आउटडेटेड, कोई उसकी वैल्यू नहीं है अभी, उसको आउट ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर मार्केट पी का है, हम यूटीन में उसका यूज़ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, राइट? रेडियो, राइट, समटाइम्स, but it is important because in big cities the information regarding the some of the topics are given through the radio, okay? Advertisement purpose, okay? And some of the quick information is coming through the radio. Communication का एक टूल भी हम उसको बोल सकते हैं. टेलीफोन, that is landlines, it is also less used, but in company level this is useful, right? Because you have to give the phone numbers for the company, and the person or the other will call on that number for their information, okay? A landline is there. Teleconferences, nowadays it is very less, but we are using the different type of the applications for the conferences nowadays. But teleconferences are that type of the audio communication method. Two or more than two or three persons are connected with the internet and they are making the conference through the telephones, right? Now it is also very rarely used. Audiovisual, film, short films are there. Television, TV, we can use that one. Internet connections, routine, nowadays it is very routine. Computers, right, laptops are also included. Video, right, video is nowadays very important, and we all are at present connected with this particular point, right, audiovisual point, because without that we can't make any type of the things. So that is the one type of the methods of communication we are presenting, we are delivering the different things to you. कैसेट, पहले कैसेट आ रही थी, राइट, इट इज़ फॉर द ऑडियो एंड वीडियो बोथ. इसकी भी कोई वैल्यू नहीं. CD DVD हम इसमें ऐड कर सकते हैं, पेन ड्राइव्स भी ऐड कर सकते हैं, राइट? बट यू कैन ट्रांसफ़र, यू हैव टू ट्रांसफ़र द थिंग्स फ्रॉम वन टू अनदर, राइट? दैट इज थिंग्स. उसको हम रिटर्न में भी ले सकते हैं, Then silence, that is silent agreement, right? Known persons के बीच silent disagreement, sometimes maybe it is happen, you can use that one without giving the information. And gestures are there, अपने हाव भाव जो होते हैं हम उसको अपनी तरह से present करते हैं, right? So that is the particular information regarding the directing, under the directing the communication methods. Okay, so next point, that is the formal and informal communication. Thank you. Hello students, today I am going to continue chapter 6 of OCM Standard 12 Commerce Directly, session number 17. In last 4 or 5 sessions I gave the information, I started the information regarding the elements. 4 elements were there. I gave the information of 3, that is the supervision, then after motivation, and then last the leadership. Also I gave the information regarding the communication, the 4th element, that is meaning, already discussed. Characteristics, total 9 characteristics were discussed, and the last one, that is methods, which is already discussed in this session under the PPT. Okay, that is only information regarding the PPT. I gave the information about that. Okay, now as per the form, there are types of the communication. As per the form, on the basis of form, there are 2 types of the communication. Why I am always putting pressure on this type of the types? Because sometimes for 1 mark this type of the questions are there. How many types are there for the communication? So you are giving the answer that is formal and informal. No, that is not answer. Answer is 2. Right? Sometimes in the particular incentives also, how many types of incentives are there? There are 2. Sometimes students are giving information that there are 4 or 5 types regarding their names. Right? No, only 2 types are there. So like that here also communication on the basis of form, there are 2 types. The first one, that is formal, and second one, informal. These 2 words are not new for you. Already in the organization forms regarding the particular information of the formal and informal organization we already discussed. But here on the basis of communication, quite different information is there. Let's start with the first one, formal communication. So what is the meaning of formal communication? What is formal communication? So any communication, right, that depends on the structure. Other structure that is related to the organization structure. So the communication that totally depends on the structure of an organization. आपका organization का structure कैसा है on the basis of the particular communication is started. Right? It is particular small unit, big unit, right? It is different of the section, different of the departments. On that basis, this type of the information related communication is started. So organization is that structure, and also its rules and regulations. So here the rules and regulations must be followed, and it is implemented, should be implemented for the accomplishment of our business objective. That is the formal communication. So communication is nothing. It's a simple communication where you can, by following the rules and regulation, passes some of the information to other. Right? तो यहाँ पर आपको कोई रूल, कोई रेगुलेशन, कोई प्रिंसिपल, कन्वेंशन सबको फॉलो करना है और उसके बाद उसे आगे बढ़ाना है. Right? Let's start with once again particular information. That particular communication which depends on the structure of an organization and its rules and regulations. आपका जो स्ट्रक्चर है बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, उसके ऊपर कम्युनिकेशन डिपेंड है. अदर थिंग इज टोटली डिपेंड ऑन रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन, एंड देन आफ्टर द शुड बी और इट इज इंप्लीमेंटेड द पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्टिव अकम्प्लिशमेंट. सो उसको हम प्रैक्टिस में क्यों रखते हैं? टू फुलफिल, टू सेटिस्फाई आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. तो व्हेन वी विल स्टार्ट टू पास द इंफॉर्मेशन, इट इज डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड विद आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. इट इज इन अ प्रॉपर वे. ओके, दैट इज द प्रॉपर मीनिंग ऑफ द कम्युनिकेशन. नाउ this formal communication is linked between the superior and the subordinates. Mostly you have knowledge regarding that. The person who is at the top, that is superior. The person who is after his particular leadership, after the one person's work, right? That all are subordinates. अगर मैं आपके नीचे काम कर रहा हूँ तो मैं आपका subordinate coordinator. You are my superiors. That means that I am the superior, you are the subordinates. When you are at the top level, you are the superiors, I am the subordinates. जो ऊपरे लेवल से, ऊपर लेवल से, ऊपर के लेवल से काम करते हैं और नीचे सब इंफॉर्मेशन देते हैं. ऑलरेडी दिस पार्ट ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑलरेडी गिवन है. तो इट इज वन टाइप ऑफ द लिंक बिटवीन द सुपीरियर्स एंड द सबऑर्डिनेट्स. तो यही एक फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन है जो लिंक्ड है। नेक्स्ट है मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव। मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द फॉर्मल, व्हाई द पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन इज राइट, बिकॉज इफ द ऑब्जेक्टिव इज नॉट दैट थिंग द कम्युनिकेशन बिकम फॉर्मल और मे बी नॉट फॉर्मल। So main objective is the control and coordination. When this type of the formal communication is there, that is the thing you have to use that particular information to control the other things, to control the work, to control whatever the information provided by you. It should be in a proper manner. Then and then it will be controlled. अगर उसको कंट्रोल में नहीं रखेंगे तो वो स्प्रेड हो जाएगा, right? Unnecessary side problems create होगा. So it is the simple thing, a simple way to control the particular communication information related things, and also it will coordinate different sections, different people, different department, different officers, everything, and also the main thing, it will coordinate the superior and subordinates. So that is the objective, to control and to coordinate. Next one, mostly this type of formal communication, right? It is in the written form. One more question, guys. Mostly this type of communication is in written form. वो लिखित भी होता है most of the cases. Also, it is clear, easy to understand. अगर कोई भी चीज लिखित में मिलती है आपको तो it should be in a proper language, it should be in a clear words and also easy to understand. आपको डिटेल में ऐसा नहीं जाना है कि शायद सामने वाला इंफॉर्मेशन लेने से पहले ही देख के ही मे बी नॉट एबल टू डू द वर्क. तो information short and sweet, clear and easy to understand. Okay. Now the main thing in the particular formal communication is who will send information to whom is decided beforehand. यहाँ पर formal communication में आपको मालूम ही होता है कि the information is coming from the super level, the superior level to the subordinates. This particular information is coming from the manager to the worker, manager to the employees. So beforehand, whenever you have received, you have that knowledge that this particular information is coming from the so and so level or so and so officer. So here, who will send the information, whatever the communication is there, to whom is decided beforehand. वो एडवांस में डिसाइड हो जाता है और आपको मालूम होता है. And lastly, that is here for the discussion, the form of the formal communication of the information is also decided. तो आपको ये भी मालूम होगा कि उसका फॉर्म क्या है, in which form it will come. It will be maybe in a written form, right? Maybe in a oral form, maybe in a particular different methods, right? Some audio visual, some visual, whatever, right? वो आपको एडवांस में मालूम हो जाएगा. So simply these are some objective and related to the main coordination, right? So information of formal communication. Now looking after the example, आपको इजीली मालूम हो जाएगा कि the particular formal communication क्या होता है and it is in written form. right? मैंने यहाँ बोला तो फॉर्म शायद कोई भी हो सकता है. It is compulsory not in a written form. शायद किसी और फॉर्म में नहीं हो सकता है, लेकिन अगर रिटर्न फॉर्म में हो तो अच्छा है, तो ये फॉर्मल कहलाएगा. एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं, नोटिस और मेमो. अगर आपको कोई नोटिस मिलती है, ऐसे आई एम सुपीरियर, आई एम गिविंग सम ऑफ द इंफॉर्मेशन टू यू, दैट यू आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन दैट वे, यू आर नॉट वर्किंग इन प्रॉपर वे, तो समटाइम्स मेमो विल बी गिवन टू यू, ओके, एंड समटाइम्स फॉर सम वर्क नोटिस इज आल्सो गिवन. सो नोटिस और मेमो इज गिवन एज वार्निंग. वार्निंग तभी दी जाती है व्हेन यू आर नॉट वर्किंग एज पर द रूल्स, रेगुलेशन, प्रिंसिपल्स और व्हाटएवर द इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन टू यू. आपको जो इंफॉर्मेशन दी गई है उसके हिसाब से ज़्यादा काम ना करो तो आपको नोटिस और मेमो मिलेगा. ओके, सो दैट इज गिवन वार्निंग टू द एम्प्लॉइज. दोस हु आर, किनको मिलती है, दोस हु आर irregular and remaining absent without prior permission. ये कॉमन चीज है जॉब में, राइट. ये कॉमन इसलिए है कि अगर आप काम के टाइम पे रेगुलर नहीं आते तो यू विल गेट द नोटिस, मेमो और द सब दोस हु आर नॉट एबल टू प्रेजेंट. अगर वो इंटेंशनली नहीं आते तो उनको मेमो मिलेगा, लेकिन रिमेनिंग ऑप्शन विदाउट प्रायर परमिशन. तो आप मैनेजमेंट, आप अपने सुपीरियर की परमिशन के बिना एब्सेंट रहते हो तो भी आपको मेमो मिलेगा. दैट इज द वन टाइप ऑफ थिंग फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन इन अ रिटन वे. ओके, नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल, अ लेटर. लेटर गिवन बाय सुपीरियर. देखो एक लेटर दे देते हैं, सुपीरियर इज गिवन टू द सबऑर्डिनेट. सबऑर्डिनेट कोई भी हो सकता है, राइट. दोज हु आर एक्टिंग अदर लेवल, दैट मींस फ्रॉम द टॉप टू अदर लेवल, दे ऑल आर नोन एज सबऑर्डिनेट्स. अगर टॉप लेवल का मैनेजर कोई भी है तो पर्सन हु इज एट द टॉप लेवल इज गिविंग इंफॉर्मेशन टू अदर, दे ऑल आर सबऑर्डिनेट्स. तो वो कोई आपको देखो, राइट, कुछ लेटर देता है रिगार्डिंग हिज और हर ट्रांसफर और प्रमोशन. सो दैट इज आल्सो नोन एज द रिटन कम्युनिकेशन विद फॉर्मल formal communication, right? Written and informal. So two examples are there. Okay, both are in written and both are related to the formal. Okay, now the characteristics. See, when this type of a question will be there regarding formal communication, explain the characteristics of formal communication with its meaning. तो आपको पहले लिखना है, उसके बाद इसको समझाना नहीं है, बिकॉज देयर इज नो एनी एक्सप्लेनेशन इन योर बुक एंड एक्सप्लेनेशन इन योर सिलेबस. यू हैव जस्ट स्टेट दैट 7. अगर 3 मार्क में है तो 6 आपको स्टेट करने हैं, राइट. मैंने यहाँ पर मान लिया कि उसको आपको थोड़ा एक्सपांड करना है, राइट. स्टार्टिंग विद सम इंफॉर्मेशन एंड देन आफ्टर एंडिंग विद सम अदर इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट. और इसको सब लेना है. सो डोंट लुक आफ्टर द डिटेल्स from here and there, right? Just follow the information which is provided by us. What is the information given by us that is related to your syllabus. So दूसरी जगहों पे ढूंढने मत जाओ, यहाँ से जो दिया जाता है उसमें ध्यान दो. That is the reason कि आपको सीधे सीधा मटेरियल मिल ही रहा है. So sometimes you are asking sir what is particular information, detailed information? No detailed information. यहाँ पर कोई detailed information है ही नहीं. So why are you looking for that? Okay. So when this question is there, here also in the next informal also. So let's start with the first characteristic. This formally related with superior and subordinates. यहाँ मैंने पूरा पॉइंट लिखा है, सिर्फ मैंने आगे पीछे की कुछ सजेशन लिखी है. उसमें ऐसा आता है फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन इज फॉर्मली रिलेटेड. ये लास्ट का सेंटेंस है, राइट. तो फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन इज फॉर्मली रिलेटेड विद सुपीरियर एंड सबऑर्डिनेट्स. इसमें कोई डिटेल की जरूरत ही नहीं है, राइट. तो आपको मालूम है स्टार्टिंग कहाँ से होता है. तो दिस टाइप ऑफ द फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन इज डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड विद सुपीरियर एंड सबऑर्डिनेट्स. तो ऊपरे लेवल पर जो भी लोग होते हैं उसका और निचले लेवल पर दोनों. निचला लेवल सबऑर्डिनेट नॉट ओनली द बॉटम लेवल, दोज हु आर एट द टॉप लेवल, उसके नीचे जो भी है हर कोई सबऑर्डिनेट्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, द फॉर्मल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, सॉरी द फॉर्मल इंफॉर्मेशन व्हिच इज प्रोवाइडेड थ्रू फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन इज टू बी क्लियर इन लैंग्वेज. तो द क्लियर ऑब्जेक्टिव is that sorry is related to the objective. The clear objective of the formal communication is controlling and coordination. Already I gave the information here. Okay, so that is also discussed. Third one, ये भी डिस्कस हो गया. It should be in written form. तो देखो ये सिंपल मैंने इंफॉर्मेशन दी. आपको इसको कैसे लिखना है? Formal communication always be or should be in a written form. Or it is necessary to give the information in the formal communication in the written form. That's the end of the sentence, right? वो आप कर सकते हो. Fourth one, this type of the formal communication accepted, जो भी acceptance होता है वो policy of communication, because policy includes different type of rules, regulation, everything. आपको मालूम है policy में क्या आता है, प्लानिंग में हम सीख चुके हैं, right? So it is accepted as policy. आपको मालूम है कि कैसे भी करके कोई भी कंपनी, राइट, कोई यूनिट होता है, कोई डिपार्टमेंट, उसकी अपनी पॉलिसी होती है. वो पॉलिसी को हमको फॉलो करना है. इट इज डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड विद द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, राइट. सो दैट पॉलिसी इज कनेक्टेड विद दिस फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन एंड एक्सेप्टेड एज द पॉलिसी ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो पॉलिसी में इसको इंक्लूड किया जाएगा. दैट इज द मेन थिंग, दैट इज द नॉट ओनली द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स बट इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन. वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कैरेक्टरिस्टिक और इंपॉर्टेंस के लेवल पर. उसको पॉलिसी से ही एक्सेप्ट किया गया है, इनफॉर्मल में ऐसा नहीं होगा. नेक्स्ट वन, communication that is formal based on organization structure. ये भी हम देख चुके हैं, राइट. यहाँ पर क्या this one. So this total based on organization structure. Okay. Next one, formal communication that form for the accomplishment objectives. Nothing new. वो भी हम देख चुके हैं यहाँ पर. तो इसी is started or given the information through the formal communication for the accomplishment of the objectives. Different of the objectives are there as per the syllabus of the standard 11. You know that one is okay. And last one, it is very easy and clear to understand, right? So that is also formal communication. Okay, so easily you can write down the characteristics. अब आपको एक सिंपल चीज बताऊं, ये आपको करने की जरूरत नहीं है, ये कर लो, सब कुछ आता है. Are you getting the point? जो मैंने यहाँ फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन की इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है, it is already there, the characteristics. इनफॉर्मल भी ऐसा ही है. ओके, जस्ट यूज द पर्टिकुलर इंफॉर्मेशन विच इज प्रोवाइडेड टू यू. उसका यूज करके आप इसमें से कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स लगा सकते हो. सिर्फ आपको सेंटेंस में उसको जोड़ना है. यू हैव टू कनेक्ट ऑल द डिफरेंट वर्ड्स इन सेंटेंसेस देन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, राइट. तो इससे आपकी मेमोरी कम हो जाएगी. यू कैन इजीली remember the different of the things, and not only in this particular chapter, in different chapter also. Most of the things are covering introduction, definition, meaning, concepts. Then after, you just have to follow the different type of the words that which are used in the characteristics and colors. Okay, whenever you need any help, just tell me and I will provide the better information to you regarding the particular subject, particular theories. Okay, so that's the end of the formal communication. From next lecture I will start informal communication, and then after difference between that. Thank you.